Hello everybody, Wolfen here. So we are doing a new series. I'm doing a new series. Basically it's called Maybe Blank. I'm going to go over behaviors, what we should be expecting from things on a ghost. So let's say it's, you're doing 0 evidence, 1 evidence, 2 evidence, or 3 evidence and you can't get the 3rd evidence. Like right now for me, I'm almost definite this thing is a Hantu. It's either a Hantu or it's a mimic. But oh, there we go. Finally got our freezing temps. Took it a while. So one of the things we want to look for is on a Hantu. Yep, you just saw the freezing breath coming out of its mouth. That is one. Now, one thing you've got to make sure of on a Hantu, to see its freezing breath, power has to be off. You will not see the freezing breath coming out of a Hantu's mouth if the power is on. So just remember that part. Let me put that there. I've been in here for about 15 minutes. It's taken me forever to get the freezing temps part. Like I was pretty sure it was a Hantu, but not. But let me go outside here. So freezing temps is 1. The other thing is it can never turn off. It can never turn off the breaker. High chance to turn breaker off faster in cold temperatures. Does not speed up in line of sight. So that's another thing we're going to show here. And in Nightmare and Insanity mode, it has to give you freezing. Right now I'm doing my custom professional, just so I can make sure that I know what ghost I'm talking about. So next thing we're going to do is, let's get the power on. Because here's the other thing. If it acts right, this ghost should be really slow to the point of where you could basically loop it. I burned out the lights there. Well, isn't that nice? All right, here we go. Unfortunately, these suckers get broke all the time. But there you go. See, now he was fast, now he's slow. And you can pretty much, and as you can see, you're not seeing its breath. It's speeding up for some reason, but it's okay. But it slows down enough to where you can actually loop it. So there's the other thing. But we all know that sometimes the Hantu doesn't work right. Like we even saw it speeding up a little bit because it the cold. But it never got fast enough that we had to worry about it. So let's turn the breaker off again. Actually, I'm not sure why I'm turning that on. So let's turn the breaker off again. But yeah, as you saw, once it got whatever the temp of that room was, which the power had not been on for that long, so it really didn't get really warm. If the power's on for a long time, the ghost will get really slow. Let's see if we can get this ghost really slow. But depending on the temp of the room, if the power's on, a Hantu should be slow enough that you can loop it, as long as you don't have it near its cold room. If it's adjacent to its cold room, it can. Yeah, see, footsteps still fast. Let's bring it in the garage. See if we can slow this sucker down. See, look how slow this guy is now. He's almost Deogen speed. Now, let's turn off power. And there's its breath. So you can actually do 2. Just to have the power on to begin with, turn the power off when you want to see its breath. But there's your ways of seeing it. It won't speed up. It'll stay at its current, whatever the room temperature is, it will stay at that speed. If the power's on, it should be slow enough as long as you're at least have a room between the cold room, a room, and then wherever you're looping it at. It should be slow enough that you can loop it easily without a problem. But I hope this helps you guys. I mean, Hantu's a pretty cut and dry. But those are some different ways of noticing if it's a Hantu or not. If you're doing like 0 evidence or 1 evidence, 2 evidence, or 3 evidence, and you can't get your third. But I hope you got helps, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Peace.